In order to understand pay-per-click, it's important to understand the different shopping patterns that you need to identify to realize where the traffic is going to convert best. Let me explain what that means in a much easier way. If you do a search result on the internet, in this case here, Champaign, Illinois florist, the very first listing you see here is the shop that is bidding the highest to be listed under pay-per-click. The very first shop you see here is the one that's got the best work done on the back end and really optimized to conquer the map results. This is Google My Business, this is pay-per-click, and one more level. This here is organic. There once was a time where this was up at the top, but it's slowly been pushed because Google has to make money too. So if you're willing to pay for the result and dominate it, you're going to take a pay-per-click campaign. And most of the people that click here will continue. 1 out of 2 will order on your website. Most of the people that click here are looking for a phone number. They will click and call to place their order. The people that are clicking here are going to most likely just get to your website, look around, and place an order. And how do I know all these? Because I use tracking phone numbers with my tracking campaigns. So with every search term I would use, I would make a campaign. I click a button, create campaign, and then I would add a phone number to it. And here's what that looked like. So there you have it. These are phone numbers. Each one had a 308, and then 1651 was for maps, and 1658 was for pay-per-click. And that's the way we did that. And let me show it to you with the highlight in it. So it's the same one. Look, in any case, so looking at this here, you'll see that in Google Maps, you got 892 clicks and 40 orders, $3,200 in sales. And you think, wow, that's not bad. I really didn't pay anything. I'm paying a company to manage it for me, and these are very profitable orders, and they are. But they're much more profitable than what you're seeing here. I tell people to think about 3 to 1 on every order that comes in through your website. Now, 40 orders to me would be 160 orders. You already have 40, add 3 more for phone orders after the web orders, you have 160 orders. This did very well. Now, the real number is out of 892 clicks, 729 phone calls. That means almost everyone that clicked ended up calling when they came in through Google Maps. What does that tell you? A lot of value in Google Maps. But what happens now? 729 orders, 330 people converted. So that takes out all the what time you open tills or where are you located, all those phones outside. You have roses, I'll be there later. You still have 330 conversions on top of that. So let's go back now. You have a campaign and you identified it for Google Maps. You got 892 clicks, only 40 orders, and you're thinking, geez, but most of the people ordered over the phone, and the proof is here. There's no way to skew this. These were from January 1st till February 28th. In 2 months, we had $37,000 generated, but you can only see 3,200 of it if you're only looking at the web. What's important is to see the entire transaction. Let's look at that other conversion that we were talking about. Remember? It was this one right here. If you came to the pay-per-click at the very top, you click on that. Let's see what that looks like. Well, 4,491 clicks. Gets a lot of traffic, right? 326 orders, 27,000 in sales. Now, in 2 months, that might have cost you, say, $6,000. 27,000 return. You're doing pretty well. But how many people called in over the phone? 480, 266 more orders. Now you've got $53,000 in sales. regardless of how you want to cut it up. Basically, for every one order online, you have one order over the phone. When you move up to maps, for every one order you have on your website, you have about 6 on your phone calls. These are the ones that are the hardest to see. So you have to believe in a formula. But even if you didn't believe in anything and you just went out and you spent $3,000 a month, you would have spent $6,000 and you would have seen $27,000 in sales. In my opinion, that's not bad at all. But what you didn't see was going to be this, which was another 480 orders, totaling 53,000. And on top of that, if you're looking and tracking your Google Maps, you got a bonus of 37,000 because you weren't paying for any ads there. That's why you want a company managing that for you, because your results and returns are going to be great. If you can get $37,000 worth of business without a pay-per-click associated with it, why not expand to pay-per-clicks and take the chance and understand there might be another $50,000 sitting there for you for $6,000. Remember, this is a 2-month period. So there's a lot of money to be made. If you don't understand all this, trust a company, whoever you feel most confident in. I mean, I've been doing this since the day they started, which was September 8th, 1998. And I've watched it transition, and I had to come up with a way to track the phone calls. I'm going to leave you with one last report here that I saw come in from Teleflora websites. This is a period of 4/24 to 5/24 this year. This shop has, in Google, 2,358 visits and 168 orders. On Google My Business, only 1,668 in visits and 168 orders. Remember, 168 times 5 or 6, and on this one here, it's 168 times 168, and there's your results. If you know better, you're going to get moving because the holidays are just around the corner. And why let the gatherers secure business in your backyard when you could be getting the orders and filling them at 100% value? Thanks for watching, and I hope this was informative. Call me anytime. I'm always happy.